Hey guys, I'm gonna attempt to get the exotic chest armor. Currently it is available at K1 Logistics Legend Lost Sector, so it's Legend, a lot easier than Master. And this one's got Barrier and Overload champions. It's got a few modifiers, but I'm definitely not gonna, I'll try to, sort of put on Void damage resistance. As you can see, it says extra Void damage taken. So while we fly in, I'm just gonna do my setup so you get an idea. Obviously, those of you who are playing Destiny for a long time probably know this already, but for some of you might think, okay, why do I need to do all this? Well, to make the most out of the damage and to get, damage resistant. I mean, it depends really. So, for example, I'm going to change Succession's mod to boss spec because I notice I use it mostly for the boss. This one, however, even though there's a lot of red bars, and that's for that reason I'm going to use the bow. But the main reason is for the perk that it has called Explosive Head. It works fantastic against champions because those champions, the fallen champions, overload champions, are one of the most difficult ones because once they start shooting at you, they just don't stop and it just wipes you out. Alright, there you go. That's not Void armor piece, so that's not gonna help me against Void resistance, but I can probably put on. Yeah, I probably need to get some upgrade module, which I don't have. So let me fly back in. Get an upgrade module because I definitely need to change some things around. For example, if I have to use a Void, it's going to be the only one I've got is Vinny's Protocol. So instead I'm going to go inside, change that to Void resistance, and there's a lot of snipers in that lost sector, so definitely worth putting that on. I would probably put on protective light actually. Yep, and it's got resilience mod, so this is already set up. Anything over 50 is really good, so I'll try to get that up. Let's upload this one. I have to change this to overload bow. So you can see the overload bow mod and the anti-barrier sniper rifle mod. I love using that. It's just your 1 or 2 shots easily take down their shields for the champions. So let me get the mod quickly and get back to the moon, and then I can also go over explaining the rest of the armor pieces and their setup. Great. Short of materials. Looks like I'm gonna be stuck with you guys for a bit more, so I have to go and get some materials from Spider. I haven't played on my Warlock for a long time, probably about 3 weeks, just because I was on my Hunter and getting everything to 1310. I'm saying 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks. Okay, while we wait, let me set up the other armor pieces. You can see you've got Fire Team Medic. That really helps a lot. Especially when you destroy warmind cells, gives you healing. In this case, I honestly won't be using it as much because warmind spells are hard to spawn in this situation. What I want to use is probably Rage of the Warmind. Because that adds additional solar damage, and another solar one. Wrath of Rasputin, because this one, when you get kills with your, let's say, solar bow, like the one I have, then the final blow, which creates a splash damage, which is a solar splash damage, it'll have a chance to create a warmind cell, and it really helps. Just takes out so many enemies. Again, I'm using anarchy, so I'm just gonna rock, double grenade launcher scavengers. I honestly don't have to worry about ammo with snipers. They're always lying around. Because I'll use my bow so much. If you use kinetic, you tend to get special ammo. Once in a while, good, obviously heavy. Speaking of which, grenade launcher, ammo finder. I'll put another one. Alright, so I've got taken charge, protective light. That's going to be helpful. Global reach, wrath, and rage. Yep, that's the warm build I have. Solar. Again, with the bow, explosive head is one of the best perks to have because it arrows explode after a short delay. So you hit the champion with the first, with the bow, and then there's a delay and another explosion. And basically, that's 2 shots basically, and it just helps to stun them very easily. It's actually easier to keep on stunning them, to continue stunning them, and peeking and moving around, rather than using an SMG, because SMG, it takes a long time to actually, stun them sometimes. You'll find out that it's actually a lot easier with the bow, so this will come in handy. Alright. If I remember correctly, is ensure local planetary material. Data lattice that I need to purchase to get upgrade mods.
What catches your eye?
Alright, that should do it.
Very good. Glad your righteousness doesn't extend to commerce. You have good taste.
I'll get around 100. That should be fine. Do I have enough? Yeah, that should be fine as well, but does that require... What does that require? Legendary shards. Yeah, 30 is a bit too much, so... Oh no, this one actually. Does that shard? Yeah, I can use it a little bit. Okay, 200,000. There you go. Just to get more ammo and more glimmer. Pop that up. And I'll use that as well, and use that. Just good to sort of keep on using these. Yeah, again, blue shade, those don't need them. Get extra glimmer from those. Not that. Okay.
You don't look too banged up. Take it.
Alright. That's a 1310, which I'm not going to use, so this one I'll change to 1310 because my right now my light level is what, 1311. Yeah, I could do better. Okay, 1318. It's just this one at 1300, which is not 1310. Right, that one's 1260. But to be fair, legend should be fine with this. I'm going to make sure I got top 3 just for extra damage with the Nova Bomb. Just just put on the well because it makes sense to have, you know, I've got Phoenix Protocol. Yeah, I just use well instead. Just for survivability, but even though it's legend. So just so I can follow these, let's click on that. So the marker's on, and you can see that one's flashing. So see, if I click on that, that means that's the place to go. And it's very basic, but again, like I said, a lot of you could be beginners, and this is really for beginners, not for people who already know about these things. And you could definitely skip the video and go to, you know, or go somewhere else. Usually I like to use my Lament and just sort my way through the champions, but in this case I could have used Xenophage for Solar and put an SMG for Warmind cell again, but it's just that I don't know, I prefer Anarchy. You can just do a ton more damage. I can easily follow the marker right to the legend of sacrifices showing up on the map. You can see Barrier over the champions, void, and aerial damage taken, so I'll try not to jump around too much because you tend to die more when you're in the air. It's a Warlock anyway, and I'm not on top 3 dawnblade, so I won't be icarus dashing anyway. Okay. Yeah, because it's not I'm not a hunter. I can't go invis, unlike my other video. I can go through this step by step. I'm looking on my radar. Yeah, that's the part you have to fight over there. Champion. Easy as that. Double. My peak. My peak. How easy was that? That's why this build is just too easy, because these champions, they're really they're a big pain. Oh, that's a mirror, obviously. It's just so easy to just keep using this bow to get the job done. Oh, that was handy. He's not bleeding, okay. That's good to know. 4 dregs gone just with that one warmind. And another one. Oh, can't see that. There's a dreg over here, which is quite a chunky dreg. There's an arc. Dead. Shouldn't jump around too much. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the chest armor on my Warlock, because it's the first time I'm playing my Warlock in ages. But let's say you cleared solo flawless, legend lost sector and K1.